we are going to go over how I passed Network Plus. Not in 30 days. I hate networking and I was procrastinating for about 6 months. So, that was that study time period. Also, speaking of studying on the daily to enhance your learning, this video is sponsored by Brilliant. Brilliant is where you learn by doing, with thousands of interactive lessons in programming, data analysis, math, and AI. Brilliant stands out as a very exceptional learning platform. Its unique first principles help you build a foundation from the ground up, and you learn by doing. Each lesson is very hands-on, allowing you to play around with all the different types of concepts that are on Brilliant. And having the hands-on approach is proven to be 6 times more effective than traditional lectures. Also, Brilliant's content is crafted by an award-winning team of educators, professionals, and researchers from MIT, Caltech, Duke, Microsoft, and Google. Brilliant emphasizes developing your critical thinking skills through problem solving rather than just memorization. While you gain knowledge on specific subjects, you also enhance your problem solving skills and critical thinking skills, which is always good in tech specifically. But for any subject, critical thinking and problem solving skills are very good to have. And consistent daily learning is very crucial for personal and professional development. Brilliant makes it super easy to acquire real-world knowledge each day. For just a few minutes a day, enhancing your problem-solving skills, critical thinking, applying real-world applications, with engaging and enjoyable lessons, nothing can beat it. And since they're just a few minutes a day, you can always fit them into your schedule. It is a very productive and enriching alternative to aimless scrolling, which I know I am a victim of, and Brilliant has helped with that. Brilliant also just released some new content. One that I personally found very interesting is how LLMs work. How LLMs work is a very immersive AI workshop that helps you understand the mechanics behind AI tools. You can get hands-on with real language models as you explore how they build vocabulary, choose their next word, and more. You can understand the importance of training data by comparing models trained on Taylor Swift lyrics to models trained on a cookbook or big text terms and conditions. You can learn how to tune an LLM to generate different kinds of output, whether it's poetry or a cover letter. Now, if you want to try everything Brilliant has to offer free for a full 30 days, the link. Also, the link is in my description as well. And you'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription if you use my link. So I suggest you use it. Now, back to studying daily for the Network Plus and techniques. First resource I used, Professor Messer's videos. This is his website. For Professor Messer, just mainly went through the videos, watched all of them, took notes on his note PDF thing. Yeah. I went through these videos like twice because I started studying in March. I went through all of these and then I stopped studying and then I started seriously studying again in like end of June. So I went through these videos twice. I took notes in my iPad this time and not a paper and pencil notebook. So yeah, I took notes on the iPad. You can, if you have an iPad, his PDFs are downloadable. You can just download them on your iPad and highlight everything you really need to highlight. And if you have an iPad, you can just download the PDF notes on an iPad because it's just easier than paper and pencil sometimes. This is the first exam I've taken with notes on an iPad, so. Next resource I used, Dion's practice quizzes. This is where I got them, Udemy. Network Plus full course and practice exam. I didn't take the course. I just did the practice exam, and then he has another practice exam bundle with like five practice tests, so I also use that. They're usually having a sale on these, so you can get them for pretty cheap. And yeah, that's pretty much all I use for this one. I didn't read any Cybex book or anything. I just didn't feel like it. I wanted to get it over with as soon as possible, so I did the bare minimum. So if you also want to do the bare minimum, Professor Messer's videos and Jason Dion's practice test. And the highest I made on Jason Dion's practice test was a... Let me look. Hold on. Before I tell you fake news. Okay, yeah. The highest I made on a Dion practice test was a 67. And I kind of just like laid out my results so I could like have like a little comparison. Little compare and contrast. All the practice test questions so I could just go back over them. It's pretty much the same routine for every certification you get. Just watch some lectures, take some practice tests, write them down until you memorize them. It's basically just the tried and true method.